I'm a physical therapist, and I am so fortunate in that I get to combine my love of movement with my job. And being a physical therapist, I really get to connect with patients and develop a relationship to help teach them about their movement, their positioning, their injury prevention, or rehabilitation. And 3 points I'd like to talk with you about today on someone's journey to health over the year is going to be the power of posture or positioning, the power of prevention, as well as how interrelated the body is. If somebody comes in with a hip problem, I'm not just going to look at the hip, we're going to look up and down the chain of the body, okay? The reason I want to bring this up is because the more in tune you are with your body, the better prepared you are going to be to treat yourself under the guidance of a physical therapist or seek out a physical therapist with more awareness, more detail for that professional to really help diagnose what is going on with you. So in terms of the power of posture and positioning, our body adapts. That's one of the beautiful things about the body, is that it will change with you. But there are also some downsides. So if you sit like this, parts of your body will get stretched out and weak, and other parts can get tight. And that will change your movement. If my hip flexors are really, really tight when I stand up, my hips won't move correctly. So that your posture is very related to how you move. This also impacts the power of prevention, injury prevention. Imagine a day where you might get injured and how much that affects your life for the next weeks, months. Maybe you miss your job and you have financial impacts because of your low back pain. So the power of prevention is so important, and I see more and more people are starting to implement that. And so if you can understand how your body works together, the more powerful you will be with your own injury prevention. And then lastly, thinking about how the body is connected, just by changing the position of my hips, look what happens to my neck. So if you have an ankle injury, start to think about how your leg is functioning. If you have a shoulder problem, it's likely going to have an impact on your spine, your thoracic spine, as well as your neck. So these are just 3 things I like to work on with people in terms of understanding the scope and breadth of physical therapy and really improving someone's own ability to work with themselves and understand their own movement to really access the health for their own body for that year. So where and how do you find this? Come to the People's Health Clinic, where a physical therapist like myself, we donate our services. We are humbled by it and love to be a part of such a wonderful, wonderful organization. Also, you can find me at my clinic in Park City, Personal PT, and I would be happy to treat you on the spectrum that I see, all the way from injury prevention to rehabilitation, from people who like to walk to competitive athletes. It is all about tailoring the movement, the power of prevention, the power of posture and positioning to you and your lifestyle. No treatment should be the same. Thank you so much, People's Health Clinic, and enjoy your journey to health.